Welcome home to St. Anne's. We want you to know that you're welcome to join us at 10 a.m. on Sundays. Please be sure to hit subscribe to receive our sermons. We can't wait to meet you.
See, normally I jump in there so fast and I don't give time for the intro. And today I'm busy fiddling with all this gear that I have on, so I'm not even ready yet. But please be seated if you're standing. There are mics, and there are masks, and there are gloves, and there are hats. And there's just so much gear. So much gear. All right. I'm wearing my gloves now so that I can take them off during communion, because it's really handy if I can, actually touch things during communion. All right. Whew. Are you guys prepared for me to talk now? I think I'm ready. All right. Let's talk about our gospel today. So, heads up, today is Christ the King Sunday. It's why I'm wearing white. But I'm going to be honest with you. So for like hardcore high Anglo-Catholics, they know it's Christ the King because it's a chance to wear really cool clothes. But I'm out here. And I'm not going to wear really cool clothes because I'm going to wear really warm clothes because I'm out here. And also, we're St. Anne's and we don't even own any of that stuff. So, we spend our money on other things. So really, Christ the King is a reminder that it's the last Sunday before Advent starts. Surprise! Did you all know that? Advent starts next week. So, get yourself ready. Get yourself ready. You need to get all that stuff going. So this is my nod to it being Christ the King Sunday because I don't know if you've noticed, but we live in the United States and kings and queens and stuff like that just really isn't our thing. We think they're cool because we like to watch The Crown and Downton's Abbey, but other than that, it's kind of not really a thing for us. So I'm not going to talk about that a whole lot because it's just really not an image that speaks to us. But what I am going to talk to us today about is the idea of serving God when we are serving people that we might not like so much or might not even notice. And that's what's really, really important. Because I think it's easy for us as Christians, or really us as humans in general, to compartmentalize things. So we have our Christian life, which is what we do on Sunday. And then we have our secular work life, which is what we do during the week. And then we might have our home life, which might be a little bit different. And then maybe we have some organizations that we're a part of. And we do that over here. And then we compartmentalize all these different things, not realizing that in reality they're all one. The Christian life is all of those things encompassed. So maybe sometimes you do need to compartmentalize things. For instance, you guys know that I work in 3 different schools as a school counselor. So it would be really, and so I am some days a cougar. Yeah, no. Okay. Some days I'm a shark. Some days I'm an eagle. But all days I'm a Christian. And it would be really upsetting to those little kiddos if I made a shark comment at a cougar school. Or a cougar comment at the eagle school. They'd get all offended and be like, what? We're Schumacher sharks. So sometimes compartmentalizing is a good thing. And that's what we need to do. But the reality is that Christianity is all the time. It is not something that we compartmentalize into sometimes on Sunday morning. We might be into the Christian thing. But really the rest of the time we're not so much worried about it. So we're really focused on justice and love and mercy and grace on Sunday. But on Thursday, have you met some of those people out there? Do you really want to give them mercy or justice? No, you don't. You want to be all Schumacher shark on them. But the reality is, in our gospel today is this, that it is always, and even more so than always, it's when we think least about doing it that we are called to be Christians. The true test of our Christian faith is when we least want to do it or we are least likely to remember to do it. That is when we are Christians. You are the greatest Christian when you are the least wanting to be. You love the greatest when you want to love the least. That is your true test of Christian faith. What do you do when you really don't want to, or it's really easy to forget to? That is our true test of Christian faith. And so that's what I want us to think about today, is not who are we on Sunday morning when we're here at St. Anne's and we're surrounded by people that we love. I mean, you're cold, but you're surrounded by people you love, so you're warm in your heart. And you might be at home on your couch and warm, but we are surrounded by people that we love, right? It's easy to be a Christian right now. It is easy on Sunday morning for me to come in here and tell you guys these things because you know what? I feel it on Sunday morning. It's fun. I like you all. I love you all. And I get to do this and it is awesome. It feels good to be a Christian on Sunday. Let me tell you that sometimes during the week when I'm at the grocery store and everyone else at the grocery store, and it's going to be like that on Wednesday, so prepare yourself because it's going to be hard to be Christian on Wednesday when you want to go grocery shopping because you forgot cranberry sauce and everybody else forgot it too. It's going to be hard. And it's going to be hard on Thursday evening when you're scrolling through Facebook and that idiot that you went to high school with posted some ridiculous thing and you're like, oh my God. Thursday afternoon or evening, it's going to be hard. And when you're running into work because they're closing down your office and you have to get one last box of stuff out of your office before it's completely closed for all time, and you're in a hurry, and there's someone on the side of the road and they're starving and they're cold, but you're in a hurry, it's going to be really hard to be a Christian. It's going to be hard in those moments. And that, my friends, is when we are called to be Christians the most. And that is the true test of how Christian are we. How Christian are we when we don't want to see, when we don't want to feel, when we don't want to notice. But if we do anyway, if we rise to that occasion, that is when we are truly who we are called to be. So this week I ask you to check those moments, because you're going to have them. You're going to have the moments when you're tempted to look the other way, when you're tempted to not notice, when you're tempted to do something and then justify it. Because guess what? That is really easy to do right now, isn't it? Especially during COVID, we're really easy at justifying. We are so good at judging other people. We are so good at judging other people for things. But then when we do it, we can justify it really quickly. So I challenge you, especially in this season, I challenge you to see what you don't want to see. I challenge you to serve who you do not want to serve. I challenge you to love where you do not wish to love. I challenge you to give thanks even when you want to curse. That is my challenge for us. I know this one over here, she's like, Mom, you can't say that. You can't cuss. Oh, yes, I can. I mean, I won't right now because it's on TV. But please, please, please challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to be a Christian even when it is so incredibly hard. When it is so incredibly hard and you want to do anything but. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to see Christ in the smallest, in the least, in the moments that you want to forget. See him. He's there.
We want you to know that you're welcome to join us at 10 a.m. on Sundays. Please be sure to hit subscribe to receive our sermons. We can't wait to meet you.